All right, Blake Walley of the New American Media, and I am here at the Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles, California, talking to the attendees. And today, I wanted to talk about aliens. Yeah, aliens. Do you want to believe? Are there actually, do you believe there's aliens out there? Are they amongst us? Have they been here for a while? Any, what do you think?
Oh, wow. Aliens.
Yes, I do.
There are not aliens out there, they are here. If you watch the History Channel or if you go to any museum, you will know that they are within us now because the galactic cosmic rays, which they will show at a museum, are coming to us now. So we are all from Starseed.
We're talking about aliens.
Oh, wow, okay.
Right, let's go right to the heavy stuff.
Let's go right in there.
Right. So do you believe that they're out there, that they're among us?
You know, these are other entities. It would be ignorant to think that it's just us humans that are, existing on this planet. I think there are so many entities and beings that we can see and we cannot see that are out there of different vibrations. And it's just a matter of tapping into that frequency to sort of sense them. I do believe that they are out there in some form.
Yes, definitely. I believe in aliens, and I believe that they've been here before, and they are among us, and and we all have different alien genes, for sure.
Oh, really? You think they've tampered with our genetics at some point in time, like maybe the Anunnaki or something?
Definitely.
Today, I wanted to talk about aliens. Do you believe aliens are out there? Are they among us?
You're talking to one right now, buddy.
Are they all friendly? Yeah.
No, they're not all friendly because we have the reptilians. So we are dealing with the reptilian subspecies, the inner earth. Not the inner earth is Agartha, but the inner earth. Everything's coming out right now with Antarctica. The pyramids the size of Giza. They found the ruins the size of Antarctica. So there's the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, the Anunnaki, the Syrians. But they are all coming down here to assist us right now. And then we have the blue avians, and the list goes on.
Nordics, reptilians, greys, blue avians, people that live underground, interdimensional species perhaps that come in different frequencies, as you say, more than third dimensional.
They are the extraterrestrials, and then they are the interterrestrials too. Someone coined that phrase. I think it's interesting. But yeah, all these different, reptilians and all that. I don't doubt it, and I do believe in science, but I also believe in mysticism and metaphysics and anything esoteric.
What faction do you represent?
All factions. I am represent space being, spaceman, space woman, the space being.
So you're like more like the multi-dimensional. You can just take any kind of form you want. You've already transcended. You're way past that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just here for like the little divine play to help speed up the evolution. It's called a turbo re-evolution. It's a revolution and an evolution simultaneously, speeding up the evolution, checking in, making sure everything's going according as planned. We got to go into the next level, thinking about the entire universe, or the Looniverse, as I like to call it.
Okay, so the friendly ones, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, and there are actually both sides of the Anunnaki. So there are Anunnaki of the light and of the dark.
Can you explain the Anunnaki? Are they from the planet that was where the asteroid belt is now, or Planet X, Nibiru, or something else? Okay.
Absolutely they are, which is supposedly coming back into our solar system, but they are saying you can see Nibiru from everywhere, and it will start creating plasma columns on our Earth, burning everything out, and massive mayhem. The magnetic field's going to pull, cause massive weather distractions. Or are we going to go on to another timeline? The third dimension is more dualistic, so there's the good and the bad. The fifth dimension is all of love. So I believe that we can pull the fifth dimension and that timeline into this frequency if we just wake up a little.
What can you say to prove that they're definitely here?
Donald Trump, is that too easy of an answer?
That is a very creative answer. I like the answer. I like the style.
Orbs, I think there's a lot going on with orbs. Show up in photography, spirits, people who can speak to them, can sense them, and it's very real. And the real thing, the real deal, I mean.
Like a Roswell, or is there like a crop circle, or is there something that like, oh, the public, oh, like you got to go see that because that'll convince you that they're out there?
The pyramids.
Pyramids, like you think they were built by the Anunnaki or ancient astronauts or an alien race that was out of our technological ability at that time. So that's the evidence.
An intelligent force or being or group of beings constructed it or helped in its construction. I believe that, yeah.
Yeah, perhaps other structures as well, Machu Picchu, any of that other ancient Stonehenge.
I've never been there, but Stonehenge.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff built back in the day.
I don't know. That could be giants too. I've come to think maybe if you've got 70-foot people doing labor, you can do an awful lot too. So maybe that is part of the explanation as well.
So last question, you think the public is ready to handle that kind of disclosure?
No, I think we live in a world that is governed by fear. And something like this, it will definitely scare people away. And that's why I think the government and the media does not usually report on these things. You know, they kind of keep it at bay and they just talk about politics and the mundane things that they want to feed us. But they don't talk about all these other things because they know that it's going to create mass hysteria and they don't want that.
Is the public ready to handle such a disclosure at this time?
Well, all of us here at Conscious Life Expo are, but I would say that most of the masses may just be in for a little bit of a surprise.
Do you think the public is ready to handle such a disclosure at this time?
Yes, and if not, they will be soon.
The problem with the Hollywood movies is I believe that it makes people think it's more make-believe than it actually really is, so they're going to be more in shock.
There is a very, very expansive subculture, I would say, that are really into this and supporting it around the world. I think worldwide it might take some time to catch up, but it's coming. It's the way of the future. People are waking up, they're finding out their true passion, their purpose. The revolutionaries, you know, they're finding out their dharma and they're walking the path. So it's a paradigm shift. It's happening. We're living it. I think we're so blessed to be a part of it. And I only see great things for our world. I see more people in the light and more people attaining enlightenment and living their authentic purposes and being blissful and happy. So I see the positive.
Well, how do you think the humans are progressing? Do you think we've made some good changes, progress recently? Are we on the right track? Are we set back?
Definitely, for the most part, I've been doing this for lifetimes, and definitely in the last 5 to 10 years, I've noticed a huge acceleration. Things I was talking about 20 years ago, everyone thought I was crazy. Yeah. 10 years ago, they're like, okay. And 5 years ago, they're like, and now they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, all right, we're getting into it now. I am the Professor 8,000%, Johnny B. the.
I really believe whatever happens is your personal creation. So if you have chosen to believe in the goodness of the world, the goodness of the universe, the goodness of all our alien friends, then you have no problem. So what? Enjoy the day. Enjoy the life.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
This is the Mantenna. You can go to www.turborevo.com. I'm, like I said, Johnny B. the Ingalion, a.k.a. Prof G Bones, Professor 8,000%. From the University. turborevo.com. We can talk more about this. Space in, space out. That's what it's all about. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your work here and helping us humans out in this galactic family of ours. Appreciate your work.
Times when I'm like talking to my space fam, like I'm ready, just bring me back. And they're like, you gotta do your stuff on planet. Reluctantly, I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, okay, I love you guys. Let's do this. I love you. This party, space party, rock and roll. Here we go.
Words of wisdom. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey.